What up, beautiful people? What up, beautiful people? There we go. What's happening? What's happening? We back in the saddle, baby. We back in the saddle. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Salam, assalamu alaikum. What's happening, family? I know that's right. I know that's right, Sean. I almost said, well, it's good to be seen. It's good to be seen. I almost said it's good to be seen. What's happening? I got my funky jazz on, as y'all know. Y'all know we about to get down. Oh, that ain't what I want. Y'all hold 1 second. What's happening? We're gonna let this room fill up. As you come into the live, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you like, make sure you share. Make sure you let individuals know that this is where they should be. If they're trying to learn how to day trade, this is where you should be. This is where you should be. Boom, 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 boom. Right now. Da, 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 da. Boom. Last little thing and we are out of here. Boom, there we go. Let's get started. You guys, y'all see the market? Y'all see the markets? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm like 3 hours behind. I'm like, I ain't even go live yet on TikTok. Jesus, look at this Batman. Let's go. We in there. I gotta clean my phone off. How y'all doing, family? Put some eights in the chat if you're doing amazing. Put some eights in the chat if you're doing amazing. We got some guests this morning. We got guests this morning, and I'm super excited. I'm super excited when I get new people in the chats. When we get new souls, new lights in the chat. What's happening? What's happening, Kareem? What's happening? Look at Gold sitting at 39.61. She's flirting with 34,000 right now. She's flirting with 4,000. Oh my God. I'm telling y'all to buy gold since like the 1900s. Look at that sideways movement. What did I tell you? Bigger the breakthrough, Bigger the consolidation, the bigger the breakthrough. Look at the breakthrough to break new highs. Oh, jeez, look at that daily trend. Look at that daily trend. Look at the daily trend. And if you're brand new and you do not even understand this stuff right now, all you need to do is just literally open your eyes, open your ears, and just literally vibe out with your boy. Just vibe out with me. Because what we're going to be doing right now, let me introduce myself because we got a lot of guests. My name is Mr. Holistic. I am the #1 digital educator in North America, meaning I get on live and I teach what others create content for. I teach it live. I educate you on the psychology of the market. Not only do I educate you on the psychology of the market, but I show you exactly how to actually implement the psychology and make bread off of it. What's happening? What's happening? Y'all tap that screen over here, TikTok. Go run it off. It's running up, Jalen. I told y'all, bro. I said, what did I tell you? I said, bro, gold should be hitting 4,000 by the time 2026 get here. This is what I told you. You know what I'm saying? And if she gonna go to 4,000 in 2026, we talking about dripping in gold. I might get on the next Wick Talk with a gold grill, bro. I might just go gold grill on here, get on here and be like with the yin yang twins on y'all. Y'all see that support resistance right there? You know what I'm saying? Yo, TikTok, let me turn the screen around so y'all can see me. I might be like that on y'all. Oh, ain't nobody said that this is support. Ain't nobody said none of that. I said gold is at an all-time high. And I said from 1616, when she was at 1616, 3 years ago, I told people, position yourself on gold because by the time 2026 get here, she's going to like 4,000, 3,800, 4,000. This is what I said for the last 3 years. So, as I said, when the market's moving sideways, bigger the consolidation, the bigger the breakthrough. All you had to do was press the buy button. All you had to do was press the buy button. That was the purpose. All you had to do was press the buy button on Forex. All you had to do was press the buy button on stocks. All you had to do was press the buy button no matter what platform you're trading on. All you had to do is press the buy button, wait a few days, and then go from there. How my boy Nap said the same thing. You see? You see? I got a homegirl named Hitter. She told me the same thing too. Shout out Hitter. What's happening? Kelly Kale, what's happening? Keisha, what's happening? Kashia, what's happening? Natalia, Vanessa, Joelle, Julie, what up, baby? What up, Julie? We got Jazzy in the house. We got my boy Jeff. We got Stephanie in the house. Tisha, what's happening? Amari, what's happening? Latasha, what's happening? Abundance Life Coverage. Let's go. What up, Ryan? What up, Sean? I see y'all. I like it. I like it. Y'all tap that screen and y'all hit that thumbs up. Hit that like button. I know I got a lot of boomers in here, so y'all might not understand what the like button is. But this is gold. So what? Let's look at the markets. I haven't looked at the markets in a minute. I actually been in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach for the last 6 days. Sheesh. For the last 6 days, we had the Myrtle Beach Bike Week out there at the Harley Davidson dealership. For those who don't know, I am in the holistic space when it comes to what I do for a living besides day trade and educate and invest. I have an actual holistic business where we do over 100 plus trade shows a year, and we do a lot of rallies, we do a lot of conventions, we do a lot of expos, and what we're doing is just loving, hugging, healing, teaching, preaching on people, letting them know that their skin is way more important than their stomach when it comes to healing. So what that means is stop literally taking things and putting them in your body that does not belong in your body. Shout out to the holistic world. What's happening? Shout out to the holistic world. New energy is good energy. That's right, Sean. New energy is good energy. So let me delete everything and let's just see what gold is doing. She's sitting at 39.59. So when I see gold rising like this, as a seasoned trader, I don't start trying to make assessments. I don't start trying to make assumptions. I just look at her and I go, yo, what is she doing on the day? And right now, when you just look at that daily candle, let me make it big for everybody. Tell me what y'all see on this daily candle right here for those who have been following me for a minute. What you see right here in this candle, right there. What you see right there? Y'all type that in the chat. Y'all type that in the chat. Let's go. Y'all type that in the chat. What y'all see right there? I'm gonna leave it. So for the new people, what they see right there is something what they call a doji. Let's go over here and let's get some education. Let's get some education real quick. Let's get some education. Watch this. Bum, 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 bum. Doji candlestick pattern. For those who don't know. Boom, let's go. AI mode. Actually, we'll scroll down a little bit and see what they got. This is what dojis look like. There you go, right there. There you go, right there. So let's see what that means. Let's see what that means. Trying to ask more details. Doji candlestick pattern. We got the example. Give me the sauce. Give me the sauce. Where is the sauce? Here we go. A doji is a candlestick pattern used in technical analysis that forms when the securities open and close price are virtually identical. This represents a state of indecision between buyers and sellers, resulting in a candle that looks like a cross, inverted cross, or a plus sign. Y'all understand what that means? Do you understand what that means? So that means, let me turn the camera around for those who are, you know what I'm saying, sitting in the back with sugar babies in their ears because it's early in the morning. Let me tell you, what that means is the market is extremely confused. It doesn't know if it wants to continually keep going up or if it wants to retrace back down to seek and find more buyers. So as a day trader, you want to be aware of signs like that on the day that you specifically want to trade, and the actual daily candle is showing you market confusion. So that means right off the top of my head that if the daily candle on gold is a doji, I would have to go all the way down to the 15 minutes to the 30-minute actual chart to actually just find some money in that small little up and down movement. So it's not worth it. That means my risk is going to be just as high as my reward. So meaning if I'm trying to make $100, I got to be willing to lose $100. And that's not good risk ratio. You know what I'm saying? That's not good risk ratio. So there you go. Let me show y'all that again. So if I did a top-down analysis on this to just find out where the market is at, where the market has been, where the market is going, and how can I trade it, I would literally trap the day right here. Trap the top of that actual doji, and then I'll trap the bottom of it. That gives me my daily roof, my daily floor. That gives me my support. That gives me my resistance for those who needs to hear the technical terms. So when I go here, all of this shows me is that the market is sitting in the middle. You see? Shows me that the market is sitting in the middle. There's space down here. So what I would do, if anything, I would say, yo, in an all-time high, I wouldn't even try to look for sales. I would only look for retracement buys. So if I personally would like to buy on gold right now, I would personally wait for the price to hit $39.40 to $39.43. That's what I would personally do. And I would just scalp her up until she gets past $39.46. That's what I would personally do. Boom, boom. I would wait for the market to get rid of all of this information, pull down here and retrace back out of here and hit the daily roof. That's what I would wait on. And I would just patiently wait. I wouldn't need to take anything. I wouldn't be looking for retracements up in here, because to take sales over here just off of one candle, that's not enough data. There's enough data to show that you can buy up in here, but there's not enough selling data saying, yo, short here. Now, I could just assume that if the market comes to a price around about, let's say, $39.68 to $39.71, in that little area right there, she is going to be proven to kind of like start seeing some selling pressure. at 39.77, she has one instant that she dropped for 4 hours. And within that 4 hours, check it out. This is that candle. Within that 4 hours, the last hour, she pulled all the way back here, closed above the EMA 9, because that was once one big blurred, like a big red candle. And buyers came in and pulled the market back up, new candle open, and shot to where she's at right now. So you're gonna see selling pressure, which gives me more confidence to say, yo, if sellers come in, I don't think buyers are finished, and buyers should start coming back in around like this price right here to just head back up to the 39.77 area, which is like a 300 pip move. So when you start talking about a 300 pip move, $1 will make you $3,000 no income claim. Sheesh. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What's poppin', beautiful people? Let's get some 8s in the chat. Yo, TikTok, y'all should be tapping that screen over here. So what I just said was, if you are an individual that is interested in making money off of gold today, you would specifically have to wait to 39.40, 39.43 to buy gold. Why? Because anything in between those numbers are going to be literally in that daily doji. You understand what I'm telling you? So imagine, let me go back to the day so you guys can truly understand. Let me remove this blue line. Boom. In order for the market to literally come back down here and give me this buy, this doji candle will change from a doji candle to a red bearish candle, and buyers proven, which are literally right up in here, are going to move the market back up, as you see already. So now you have a bullish doji, which is still showing you that it was just red like 10 minutes ago. So that proves to the point of the definition of what the doji stands for. The same amount of buyers and the same amount of sellers are actually at the exact same price. So the market is going to continually going 39.60, 39.61, 39.62, 39.60, 39.59, 39.54, 39.58, and like this in this little range. So what that means is, if you're jumping in and out of the market, it's just a matter of time for you to get on the wrong part of the seesaw and then get lit, get that hit. And that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to be trading in choppy waters. Put some fire in the chat if y'all understand that, beautiful people. If you're going to day trade, you don't want to be trading in choppy waters. And let me say this. Now watch this. Let me turn the screen around so you guys can really understand. A lot of individuals have, oh my God, my screen's so damn greasy. My screen's so greasy, TikTok. My bad, man. Listen, a lot of people struggle with consistency in day trading. And let me tell you, day trading is hella easy. The market moves three ways. It moves up, it moves down. You're taking a chance if you're projecting it to go up, or you're taking a chance for it to go down. You're not taking a chance for it to move sideways. You're only buying or you're selling. So that is super simple. Can we get some 8s in the chat if we can understand that? Listen, if you never day traded before and you've always wanted to learn how to day trade, there's 2 buttons. You got PlayStation 5s with 100 fucking buttons on them. You got 2 buttons, buy or sell. That's it. And if you're in my class, I just told you when to buy. Somebody put the price of gold. Put the price of gold. Where did I tell you to buy from? The tag is right there. I said buy at 39.40, 39.43. And if you don't know what that means, go open up a trading view, go pull up the chart of gold, go to the daily, look at that cross. Look, I don't want you in my line. Don't be asking for no entries. I don't need no guess. I don't need no guess right now. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. So that means I personally, as a proven trader, I won't be just jumping into gold today. Why? Because she's proven to be moving at the same damn time. So I'm like, yo, let her either go down or let her even go up, and then that's when I'll make the decision. She decides to go up, she needs to retrace down to go there. Buyers are not going to come in at 39.59 and then shoot it up to 39.79, 39.77. In order for buyers to come in, buyers are going to buy at a lower price. So if the price of gold right now, let me show you guys what I mean by that. If the price of gold, TikTok, YouTube, is sitting at $3,959.93 an ounce, it would have to go to $3,940 some an ounce for real institutional buyers to start buying back up, which is right here, to bring that price past the $39.77 an ounce. Put some ones in the chat if you understand that. And here, remember I told you, just showed you the green doji? It's a red doji now, you see? So remember I told you on the 4 hour, I would just wait here. That's a proven day trader. If I was impatient, guess what I told you how to find the money? I told you in order to find the money on a doji, you would have to go all the way down to like the 15 minute to the 30-minute candle to just trade into the middle of a doji. So imagine the psychology of that. So the minute you say, you know what, I like gold, I still want to trade gold, because some of you guys are stubborn as alley cats. Let me say that again. Some of y'all are just as stubborn as alley cats. As an educator and as you guys as educators, I look at you guys sometimes and say, man, I was trading gold. Man, I'm like, why are you trading gold right now? Why are you even in gold right now? Look at the 1 hour. Look at the 1 hour. How could you trade this right now on the 1 hour? How could you trade this? It's a doji on the 1 hour sitting on top of the EMA 9. She can blast up here or shoot down here at any minute. So why even make the assumption that she's gonna go up? No, let her make the decision and then you buy here or you sell all the way up here, because it's proven on the smaller time frames. Look at the 30 minutes. You see what I mean? Look at the 30 minutes. So now you start seeing that channel. And that's a 30-minute channel that causes confusion throughout the day. So the market could do this, and you would have to trade like this all day. Until it breaks this zone. You understand? That's a channel. So that's idea. You see, that's an idea movement in the channel. Okay? The market don't move like that, because if the market moved like that, everybody would be trillionaires. Everybody would be trillionaires. Let me show you how the market what the market is going to do. The market is going to move like this, beautiful people. Oh, come on, get out of here. I still haven't fixed my shit. The market's going to move like this. It's going to come down. It's going to hit my zone because I'm swag. It's going to give me a buy. It's going to come back down in the zone, hit it again. Then it's going to move up here. Then it's going to drop again. Then it's going to come here. Then it's going to drop again. Then it's going to pierce it a little bit. You see, it's going to pierce it a little bit, and then it's going to come like bing, 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 and then people are going to be jumping in and out of market, in and out of market. When all you have to do is just wait for the bottom or wait for the top. And if she passes through the top becomes your actual bottom, and you just literally take the retest like this. If she pulls up here, she retests the top, and now that is this. Boom, bang, flip the zone. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Put some fire in the chat if you understand what I just said. Put some fire in the chat if you understand what I just said. What did you call me, fam? What did I call you? I don't know. I called you Sean. So here it is. That's your 30 minutes. Now watch this. Let's get out of this. Let me turn the camera around TikTok. Come on. And let's go to the 15. The 15 is good. That's where money will be at. You see? Look. Look at that. Look at that. She's making a decision now. She's making a decision now. She wants to come down here, give us our zone again. She wants to give us that zone and then take off. You see? That's your 15-minute channel. You see that? That's your channel. You have to also go all the way down to the 5. Look at the slingshot on the 5 minutes. If no one has ever seen a slingshot, you might see one right here. Right here live in your face. I taught this class about the EMA 200 and the EMA 9. This is a 5-minute chart on gold. And you're going to see sellers come in like this and then market slingshot it back up. You're watching it right now. You're watching it right now. So this is a really good scalping tool that I normally use. When I see the market like this, I'll make sure I have a buy entry like right here. Boom, you see that? That's a slingshot. I don't think y'all understand what y'all looking at. I don't think y'all understand what y'all looking at right there. Because if you see that on a 4-hour chart? Sheesh, that's a slingshot on a 4-hour. Look at the slingshot. Meaning, you could have just literally pressed the buy button right here at this EMA 200, right when the market passed through it. That's the key. Right there. And you would have scalped that. That's what you would have done. That's money. That's money. That's money. And that's like me telling you, in order to make money in gold right now, you would have to be dancing on these small ass time frames, which are extremely volatile, and it's moving sideways on the RSI. So it's literally super risky to be trying to look for 20, 30 pips. So you know what else that means? You know what else that means? That means you would literally have to risk so much to just make money from here to like here. That's as far as the market is proven to go. Look, this is as far as this market is proven to go, which looks like a top of an M. You see, it looks like a top of an M. So the market is proven not to go no further. It's like it's not there. It's here. So that means if I jumped in here, I need to be jumping out right here. You see that? So that means if I'm jumping in at a 57 price, 39.57, watch it. If I jumped in at the 39.57, and then I would have to ride her back up to 39.60, meaning I'm only taking 30 pips. So the risk versus reward in this area on a 5-minute chart is extremely risky. So I do not take that trade. I don't care if it's a winning trade. I don't care. It's a bad trade because it's on a 5-minute chart. You understand that? And it looks like it's gonna complete the M. So it's like, yo, there's a slingshot, but it just gave you 20 pips. There's also a little M right here. Look. We might see the M. We might see the M, which gives us our zone. Look at this. This might be the M. Oop. 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 She'll come all the way down to the zone. Let's see her. Let's see if we even also get the slingshot. Oh, come on. Don't hate on the M. Don't hate on the M. I see that slingshot again. Let's see if we get the slingshot again. Let's make it big for the people in the back. So what do I mean by slingshot? I mean that the market will literally come all the way down, hit this EMA 200, just like this. Look at it, look at it, look at it. And then she likes to pull back up like this. Watch it. Bang! Right there. You see it? Watch her, watch her, watch her. She might pull through now because, like I said, she's confused on the day. But watch this little pull up right here. This is how it normally happens. Watch her. She should be pulling on up. There she goes. So that little pull up right there is what you will eventually scalp and make 20, 30 pips off first thing in the morning. You understand that? Like you'll make money first thing in the morning. Like bing, you'll go boom. She'll go from 57 to like 58, 59. You see what I'm saying? And if you put like a 0.25, that's literally like grabbing $50, $75 real quick in the market. Whereas most people are gonna go work at least 6-7 hours to make $75 after taxes. You understand what I'm telling y'all? Day trading is for you to be able to produce what you produce in the corporate America on the daily and go ahead and just do it from your phone without your boss. Look at that pull up. Look at that pull up. Y'all should be tapping that screen. I'm showing you a real live pull up on a 5-minute chart on the day on gold and teaching you how to take 20, 30 pips in the morning, which gives you leverage to jump into the financial markets and the New York Stock Exchange when the market is extremely volatile. Look at this. If you put 10 cents right there, you up $10 right now from the 57. Normally I give you a zone like 57, 54. Like you're gonna buy at 39.57 to 39.54. I gave you 57 on the dot. 57 on the dot. And she's already at 58. So that means she went up one tick, 10 cents, $10. One tick, 1 penny, $1. So when you start telling me I ain't got a lot of money, Mr. H, I don't know if I can afford this. You got pennies in your car. You got pennies in your car. You got pennies on your counter. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real and guard the grill. Gold, gold, gold. I'm telling y'all, here she comes again. So now you see how she already did that slingshot twice already? Now the third time, the risk gets even riskier and the reward gets even lower, because the more time she comes down, it just proves that the market is confused on a higher time frame, and there's the same amount of sellers as there's buyers. So eventually one is going to take over. So as it keeps coming into this area, and I done made money once, I done made money twice, in order for me to think that this zone is still valid, I consistently take the trade until it leaves the zone. But every time I buy right here, I lower my leverage. So the first time I hit it for $1. Boom, 20 pips, made $200. Come back down here again, it gave me 10 pips, I made $100. It comes back down here again, I lower my leverage, and now I put 50 cents there versus $1. And then now it jumps up another 10 pips, 20 pips, that gives me my $100, but I need 20 pips to get it. You see that? So watch this. Look at the pull up. Look at the pull up. Look at the pull up if you in the trade. Who bought? Put some ones in the chat if you want. He said, I just cashed out 200s. 200 in pennies the other day. Let's go, Christian. Let's go, Christian. Check it out. Look at it run. Look at it run. That's what a slingshot looks like. So if you're telling me you ain't never seen a slingshot, you can go and watch this video at the 30-minute mark and literally see a slingshot. On gold, live. Look at her pushing. Look at her push. Look at her push. Supreme Rising, Lady D. Supreme Rising. Is there also a teacup, Natalia? You can say that if you want to go that advanced on the teacup pattern and all of that stuff. I always say look for M's, look for W's, look for trends. Like that's it. M's and W's show they show their faces all the time in the market, patterns. People, beautiful people, what I mean by a pattern. The market likes to make patterns. It's always moving in patterns. You see that? That's a pattern. So it's proven to have to fill all of this up. And people say, what do you mean by that, Mr. H? Now watch this. Where did you go? Get back over here. Get back over here. So here's a quick little understanding. If the market blasts off, I want you guys to see something. The market blasts off from right here. Buyers. Took the price from here, from the 40s, all the way up to the 57s where she's at right now. She's in the 57s right now, okay? If that's where the market took off, the market would have to come and fill these area here because it's literally on one leg, meaning the market is in a tilt. So the market would do like this. It can only go up so high, which is proven right here that it does not go higher than this price right here. So therefore, it is coming back down to find more buyers at lower prices, and it could fill all of these areas. Because don't forget, this is just a 5-minute chart. The real time frame is giving us a doji. You see? This is your daily. Get out of here. The daily gives us dojis. The daily gives us doji. That's that 57 price that you were just basically scalping on the 5 minutes. So don't even worry about these lines. You can delete those lines. Let's go back to the original photo. That's your long-legged doji. That is called a long-legged doji. Long-legged doji. And now the price still sits there. On the 5 minutes, you got action. You see? She just hit 59. Look at that, beautiful people. Look at that. Look at the price. Watch the price. Look at that price. Look at the price. Oh, now she's dropping. Now she's dropping. You see that where I had y'all at 57? I had y'all at 57. So watch this. Let me show you. Let's go back to 57 on the dot. Go back to 57 on the dot. So you guys can start understanding what I mean by the zone no longer valid. Watch this. She just hit the EMA 9. So what the EMA 9 likes to do, they like to basically push the market back down. So as you see the market push back down into that zone, now I know due to this long wick, there's a lot of sellers there. So the chance for the slingshot to happen again, it's very slim. So if I'm still going to take it because it's proven not to break the area. If I'm going to take it, I have to take it with a small lot size. You understand that? So even if I lose that trade, I don't lose that trade at the original lot size. Do you understand that? I don't lose that trade on the original lot size. This candle would have to close past the 57 for me to go, yo, now this zone is not valid. You have 10 seconds left. And if the trade closes in here or under here, that means this zone is still good. Watch it. 2, 1, closed outside. Next candle closed down. So watch this. I want you guys to see the slingshot. Because now the market is going to pull back up in here. And then it's going to bring you that seller momentum. Because now sellers are looking for higher prices to sell on the small time frame. Watch it. You have the power of the EMA 9 here, the EMA 200 here, and now you're going to start seeing sellers try to take over because this is proven that sellers every 5 minutes are taking the price lower and lower and lower and lower. So once you see it right here, it's just a matter of time for enough sellers to start coming in. Watch this. For enough sellers to start coming in, so you switch the zone and you make it red now, and that's how you flip the zone. Come on, give me that B. Watch it. Here it is. Watch it. Watch it. I want you guys to see it. I want you guys to see it. It can push right up in here. And this is where she's proven to drop from. Watch it. So this means if you were flipping the zone, meaning you start selling at 57 versus buying, you would have literally went in a negative for 10 pips. 10 pips, you would be in the drawdown. So if you had 10 cents, you would be negative $10. If you had $1 there, you'll be negative $100 right now. That's what this means. And then you'll see when she gets into this area, how do I say, when do I take a L? If she breaks the 58 area. See how now she's at 59. You see, so there you go. I go, boom, 20 pips, boom, out. And that goes to show you on the 5 minutes, it's extremely volatile. So imagine sellers came in, buyers proved that they were more in power, and they brought it price from 56 all the way back up to 60. So you would have been literally 2 and 1 if you took 2 buys, 1 sale. And your 2 buys should not equal up to the 1 loss on your actual third trade. And this is what I wanted to show you. If you went buy, sell, because it's consolidating, you would have won 2, lost 1, but because you lowered your leverage on the third, that is a small loss compared to the gains that you got on your wins. Put some fire in the chat if you understand that. But look at the slingshot though. Oh, Kelly, we love us some slingshot. I'm telling you, I love us some slingshots. So let me explain this again. I start saying we could buy here. Boom, she jumped up to 58. She came back down. She pulled all the way up to 59. She came back down. This was the third try. So I said, hey, I would just watch her because she's already hit. So I would lower my leverage. And then if so, because she closed under, I would naturally flip the zone. So I would have took a sell right up in here on 57. Now mind you this, I would have gave you a 30 pip zone. So you would have had 57 to 60. So kind of like right where she's at right now would be like the backside of the modest. And it'll be a 10 pip normal zone, like how I gave you on your 4 hour. You have a 39.40 to a 39.43. So it gives you that 30 pip range to make money, to get a better price entry. Like you would have had an entry here, you'll be negative, say like 40 pips. You would have probably already had another entry at the 60, and you'll be dropping back down right there. This is just your 5 minutes. So watch her, watch her. Then we're gonna get over here on NASDAQ. We're gonna get over here on NASDAQ, because remember what I told you. This is the top of the M. Look, this is the top of that M structure right there. So it would have to break this area. It would have to break this area. And it has a minute to do so. And then after that, we're gonna go get on NASDAQ. We're gonna go find money on NASDAQ. It is 4:38 in the morning on the West Coast. I've been on the East Coast, so I'm still operating on East Coast time frame. So it feels like 7:38 in the morning. 7:38 in the morning. So TikTok, if you guys are interested in learning how to day trade and day trade in a community, I lead one of the most successful day trading organization, which is OBG. We are merged with a public trading company called iGenius. So therefore, we have an amazing community where we day trade on a daily basis. Imagine, I got 120 some people over here on TikTok. I got 126 beautiful people over here on YouTube. So we're literally entertaining 240 people. We called out a slingshot, we reversed it, so you would have literally got the 2 and the 1, and then you would have been beating your head on the table because you didn't buy on the third time. So she's proven she's gonna break this little area, but she has to close above this area, beautiful people. She would have to close over here. Watch her. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what happens. Watch what the market does. When the market breaks through an area, what does it like to do, beautiful people? Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. When the market breaks through an area, boom, it just broke through this zone right here, TikTok. It just broke through this zone. It likes to retest into those areas and then pull back out. This is what the market likes to do. Check it out. It broke it. It has to retest it. It will always like to retest. So when you see this big bullish candle, you go, oh my God, I missed that candle. No. That candle gave you confirmation on that small ass time frame that the market is willing to go past 39.62. It's proven. It's proven now because it closed past that price. So therefore, it will retest into that price for buyers to say, you know what? I think 39.62 is the new support down. Let's buy. Boom. And watch it. You'll see buyers start coming in, like right up in this little area. Let me remove that. It has to retest. There they go. You see? Like this. So that's how you win 2, lose 1, catch the buy here, and then you just ride her up from there. And now you're 3 and 1. Like that's like, if you're gonna day trade, what I always tell people, I don't care about records. I don't care about losing, winning. I only care about percentage. I only care about percentage. Let me turn my camera around and let me say this again. If anybody that is on here as a day trader, and they're educating you and telling you that your record matters, it does not matter. It does not matter. What matters is the percentage. My winning percentage is always greater than my losing percentage. So when I take a few L's in the market, which is literally very, very common, my L's are super strategical like my wins are. So therefore, I'm never willing to risk more than I'm willing to lose for the simple fact, if I just made 3%, 7%, 9%, I'm not going to risk 6%, 7%, 9% in one trade. I'm not going to do it. Why do I say that? Because that teaches you to never over leverage. That teaches you that consistency will always put you in good position to make the max amount in a trade. This is the key, and so many people get this mixed up because you're saying, man, I never catch the big candle. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been trading for a while and you always feel like you miss the really big moves. Put some 1s in the chat. If you feel like I always miss the big move, like what the hell? Like if that is you, let me tell you why. It's because you're trying to jump in off of hype versus being positioned off of knowledge. Let me say this again. You're trying to jump into a $7 trillion market off of hype versus positioning yourself in a $7 trillion market off of knowledge. What I'm giving to you right now is pure knowledge. And when you apply that knowledge, applied knowledge is where you become wealthy. Everybody got knowledge. There's a lot of information out here. I don't understand why my camera is so greasy. I don't understand. It's never this greasy. I don't get it. It's never this greasy. It's never this greasy. maybe it's my glasses. I don't know. Oh my God, it's my glasses. It's my glasses. I'm tripping right now. I'm like, shit is blurry as hell. I'm over here like, what the hell is going on with my screen? I ain't been in my screen in like 6 days. My bad, y'all. My bad. My glasses were greasy as hell. Oh, it was my glasses this whole time. Check it out. Retest. Buyers come in. Bing, price goes higher. Applied knowledge. Applied knowledge. So imagine, here we go again. You go buy, sell, you lose. You lose 30 pips. Boom, you lose $30. Boom, no problem. Bang, she retests right back in. You buy at 62. Bang, actually, yeah, you buy right here because the market came right there. You would have bought at 62. She went all the way up to 65. You already got your $30 back, and now you're literally 3 wins, 1 loss. That's day trading 101. And at the end of the day, I will literally tell you straight up, in order to be a successful day trader, one must start understanding how to lose. You know, I have to keep turning my camera around because I be like to talk people in their face, because in today's world, AI and technology is so advanced that a lot of people don't be understanding what they be hearing. Let me say this again. In order to be a successful day trader, a successful investor, a successful business person, a successful manifester, you're gonna have to learn how to lose. You're gonna have to learn how to lose. And what I mean by learning how to lose, never get so optimistic when you're in a drawdown. Be willing to say, yo, I was wrong. I chose up, it went down. Let me cut the trade and find a better position versus running your account out. Somebody said, depends on what broker you use to find partial sales and buy, Fidelity, some with Schwab, etc. research. No, for sure. So for an example, this is going to be basically applied to a foreign exchange broker, like a Liquid Brokers. I use Liquid Brokers. It is the top-notch regulated broker out of Australia, and it gives you the 1 to 500. And what that means on margins, that means you can have $100 and you still can come in here and put a 0.001, like a micro mini lot on gold. You can put a micro mini lot on NASDAQ. You can put a micro mini lot on US 30 with $100 in your account. That's amazing. And then you can win $20 and you can withdraw. That's what I love about Liquid Broker. So this knowledge is basically applied in the foreign exchange market, like your MT5s, your MT4s, and all of your futures markets. You got so many different platforms right now that you can trade off of. I think it's Top Step. Top Step is a really good one for futures and things like this. What I'm showing you is on TradingView. TradingView is free, and unless you want to buy a subscription. You can literally go on TradingView. Everything that I'm showing you right here, I have a paid subscription on TradingView, but everything I'm showing you over here is all free indicators. I just pay to have multiple indicators, but all of these things you have access to at least put one of them on your actual charts. These are facts. These are facts. So let's go find money on NASDAQ. Everybody Gucci now? Everybody Gucci on the education? Let's go look at NASDAQ now. Let's go look at NASDAQ. Y'all, what's up with the music? Y'all like the music? Y'all like the jazz? Y'all like it? Oh, look at the daily candle on NASDAQ. It ain't even a doji. It's a dragonfly doji. Y'all see that? It's a dragonfly doji. What do I mean by dragonfly doji? That means the doji is at the top versus the doji in the middle. You see? It's up here versus here. So they say it looks like a dragonfly. Y'all see how it looks like a dragonfly? There's the head, there's the wing, there's the long tail. Put some 8s in the chat if you see the dragonfly doji. Let's go over here. Let's give it to you. People say, man, Mr. H, you just be making shit up. Watch this. You just be making shit up. I told you I'm certified in candlesticks. I just type in dragonfly, that pops up. Check it out. Let me scroll in for you, TikTok. There you go. There you go. That's a dragonfly. That's a dragonfly doji. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is a dragonfly doji bullish or bearish? Let's go see the answer. A dragonfly doji is a bullish reversal pattern, but only if it appears after a downtrend and is followed by confirmation. You understand that? So let's go see where it's at. Is it at the bottom of a downtrend? Absolutely not. It's at the top of an uptrend. You see? This right here should be down here somewhere. It should have been down here. It's up there. So that goes to show. Let me show you again. Let me turn the camera around. Let me speak to the camera. If you're trying to take advantage of a dragonfly doji and it shows you that it's a bullish pattern, it's a bullish, shows you that buyers are in power now. They're reversing. NASDAQ is already going up. Dragonfly doji appeared at the top. So that means that dragonfly doji is actually invalid, because what I would have to wait for is confirmation. What is confirmation? When you see a significant pattern, like a 3 white soldiers or 3 black crows or dojis, hammers, like morning stars, like when you see these patterns show themselves in the market, confirmation means you have to wait till the candle confirms, which is closing. Once the candle closes, meaning when the time run out on that candle, meaning each candle time frame has a time. We're on the daily right now, so that's a 24-hour time frame. So each candle represents a full day. Put some fire in the chat if y'all understand that. Maybe you don't even understand what you're looking at, so let's break it down as if you were a kid. If I'm telling you I am on the daily time frame, right there, the D, that means every last one of these candles represents 24 hours. So when I told you gold was sitting at a doji and it confused, and I had to go all the way down to the 5 minute, that meant every candle represented 5 minutes for me to start trying to make money. So that means you need to be making rapid decisions within 2 minutes in that 5 minutes, like this. Watch this, beautiful people. This is your 5, bang. You gotta be making decisions like this really quick. Bye, y'all. Give me another line, Don't get in there. Get in there, right there. Get in there. Watch her. Right here. Let's make it big. Let's see if she drops out of there. That's a 5 minute quick decision by Mr. H, real quick. Let's see if she gets some, let's see if some sellers pop in here on a 5 minute chart. Let's see if sellers pop in and wick this thing out of here, like right up in here. Come on, screen. Don't be playing with it. Right up in here. She should start dropping. Let's see. She pushed through it. Let's see where she going. Let's see where NASDAQ going. Let's see. Come on, my shit is stuck. It's stuck like Chuck. Oh, look at her. She's gone. Let's see what she's chasing. Oh, there she goes. So when you see the market pushing through like another area, see, she's pushing through these areas here. So that means she's like coming up here. You see that? That means she's coming up here. Look at your RSI. That means the market has bullish momentum, buyers are there, and she wants to go to the overbought market. Don't forget, the daily candle was a doji, and look at her now. So that lets me know the candle is moving. So what I have to wait on, guess what I have to wait on? Is confirmation. Guess what confirmation you wait on? Where she's gonna go in the next 9 hours. So you can't put a marker here and you cannot trap the roof. You can't create a roof on the day when the market is showing you that it is wanting to go up. So guess what you gotta do, beautiful people? Let me show y'all the sauce. Here we go. So what I do is I go now that I see NASDAQ moving up. And if she's moving up and I can't have a daily roof, meaning there's no daily high, I have to find daily lows where she's already proven to bounce from. And she's only proven to bounce from like right here. Meaning, the market was here, pulled up, confirmed, came right here, touched, blast off. So that means this is a blast off area. You go back over here, you see also a blast off. But this is where you'll say, yo, if the market just kind of just drops back down in here and blast off, I'll see it on the 4 hour. Watch this. This is a very far zone. So what I go is, I go, yo, where was the last time she blast off? And then that was there. So I go, yo, here we go. If I want to day trade, that's day trading, that's swing trading. That's a swing trade entry. This is a day trading entry. Meaning you would say, market, I would like for you to drop back down here, give me an actual zone, and then give me back these pips right there. So that zone on a 4 hour will look something like this. 24,735. 24,735 to 24,785. Let's give you a 200 pip zone. Bite ass. 735 to 755, right there. This is going to be a fire zone. Nasdaq should shoot up out of here. Come on. $85. I'm going to have to go do it on the parameters. I'm going to have to go do it on the parameters. 5. There it is right there. There's your 200 pip zone right there. There's your 200 pip zone right there. You want the market to literally come right here, bink, and shoot up. Everybody got that? Put some 8s in the chat if you got that. I love the way you trade, my man. I trade using support and resistance tool plus retracement and consolidations for our continuous. Yeah. It's called the break, retest, run. Man, you talking my language, Sandro. 4 patterns, double tops, double bottoms, head and shoulders, and reverse head and shoulders. Bro, you make me about to dodge a week right now, bro. What's happening? I love when somebody jump on my live stream, start talking my language. Because I'm speaking very, very simple language. I'm telling you guys. You just have to, if you're brand new, let me turn the camera around. If you're brand new, y'all should be tapping that screen on TikTok. If you're brand new, just by coming on my lives consistently, you're going to start understanding this language. If you're already trading, you're going to get this language and it's going to click and light bulbs are going to come on, because this is sometimes the little missing pieces that you're missing to just be a little bit more consistent than what you already are. So that's what makes you feel like you don't need no education. You don't need no mentorship. I needed mentorship. I still have mentorship. And because as more and more you grow, you're going to have to become a better version of yourself to literally start taking advantage of the actual new growth, like the new blessings. You're going to have to become a better person. So that's why gaining knowledge on a consistent basis in the foreign exchange market is always so key to say, yo, I know what I know, but I'm always willing to know more. Understand that. I'm never telling you guys, I'm the best ever. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm just number one. Just number one. Not the best. I'm not the best. I can show you the best. I'm not the best. How do you find courage to hold trades? Ooh, I love this question. I love this question. Let me charge my phone before my phone dies on y'all. Somebody said, how do you find the courage to hold trades? So here's a mindset. First thing first, trading routine. Second, closure and confirmation. That's second. Imagine being into an actual market where now I understand why I'm in the market. Your trading routine should go with your why. Why am I trading? Why am I trying to make money from my phone? Why am I deciding to not go to the normal 9 to 5 and make the money? Why am I wanting to do it day trading? Because it's proven that day traders have a higher scalp. You have more scalability than the average 9 to 5. So what happens is when I get into the markets, I already know why I'm there, how much I'm trying to get out of the market, and how much I'm willing to lose in the market. Boom, there it is. So in a minute I start already receiving what I actually came to achieve, meaning I've already hit my daily goal, I'm currently in a trade, I do not need to close that trade. If I've already received my daily percentage, whether it's 2%, 3%, 5%, just a crazy day where you made 200%, does not matter. The minute I receive, I'm trying to make $250 to $300 a day. The minute I got my 300 and I'm still trading, stop loss break even, let the trade run. Because now I got confirmation. If I get a hammer candle coming out of my actual zone, and then I get another candle close above the hammer, that's candle closure, that's your hammer. That gives me confidence. I get another candle that closes above that hammer. That gives me even more confidence. So let me show you what that means in the market. We got like, oh shit, it's already time. I gotta go to the gym. I'm on a time pace right now. Let me just go get y'all a zone on US 30. We can talk about this tomorrow. So imagine if I just go by the last time I was on here, I was telling y'all to buy right here. Look, I was telling y'all to buy. Last time I was in class, I was literally telling people to buy right here. Look, it came all the way back down. You could have bought again. Boom. It ain't went past this area. It closed above it. Bang, ding, 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 bing. Came up, retested it, brought back down, boop, shot. Tell you, system. Let's go find it real quick. Let's go to your day. Top-down analysis. This is a term that you guys need to get understanding. A top-down analysis is when you're going to your charts, marking them up, and finding zones from support, resistance, breakout patterns, and things like that. Trends. This is a trend on the daily. That is a daily trend right there. You have proven daily rejection right here. Boom. That's a 1, 2, 3. 3 confirmation that this is a trend. 4th, you could have took it. 5th, you could have took it. So imagine, that is your Dragonfly Doji. That is the Dragonfly Doji. You're too late. You're just coming in class. What is the Dragonfly Doji? Dragonfly Doji. Boom. Once again, the Dragonfly Doji is sitting at the top. So therefore, it has no, it's not confirmed. It has no weight. It has no weight. I'll get back over here. There she goes. Let's lock her in. So imagine, I would have to find daily support, daily resistance. So I would do it on yesterday's candle. Watch this. My daughters better not wake up right now because I really need to go to the gym. But I need to give y'all a zone on Dirty 30. Give you a zone on Dirty 30. Look at her hold that trend. Look how she held that trend. If she breaks that trend, she'll reverse it back to retest the trend. So I'll give you guys a buy scalp at 46,427. 46,427. 46,000. Let's go. 447. Buy 30. The market is literally so simple. We overcomplicate it by overthinking. Boom. Let's go 447. I'll take it. Let's go get the settings. $46.27. 46.47. We are in there. 200 pips zone. There it is. Same thing. Market should break through. If it breaks through, you take the retest. Be willing to take partials here. Be willing to take your partials here. Put your stop loss break even here. It has the potential to come back down and break through because it's a retest off of daily trend. If it closes back inside here, if it comes over here, buy, closes back up in here, she's going to retest in here like this and then blast off on that trend again. And that's what she would do. So that's where I would get the confidence. If I bought here, I have all of my profits here, and if she breaks through that trend, I have the courage to watch that retest, even take another position here that's smaller than my original position, because you can take it from each breakthrough level, and then that's how you start leveling up in trades like that. So you would have bought here, and this is some advanced stuff right there. Boom. You bought there, then you would have bought again right here. Boom. She breaks through that level, you would have put break even right here, take partials, boom, another stop loss, no more entries, and just let that thing ride. That's what you would do. What would you do? Oh, I can't buy. Yo, put some fire in the chat. You have a zone buy 46,427 to 46,447, buy 3030. NASDAQ, for those who missed it, NASDAQ buy 24,735, 24,755. That's what a really good, I would say, safe buy. I didn't even check news. Do we have news this week? Let's see, let's check the news. It is NFP. Today is the 7th. Oh, it's not that ugly. Got a lot of yellow folders, orange folders. We got red folders this evening on NZD and JPY, New Zealand and the Japanese yen. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Boss, please explain the diamond concept in relations with the nasty NAS setup. The diamond concept with the nasty NAS. Well, the diamond concept would only apply when you're looking at M's and W's, to be honest with you. So what are you saying is, if I go back over here to a smaller time frame, let me see if I can find something. Let's find it on the 30 minutes. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. Here's a little W right here. So I'll show you. I'll just make it big so you can see it, then I'm gonna get up out of here. So somebody just asked me, can I explain the diamond concept on NASDAQ? So this is a 30-minute chart. This has already happened. So I just wanna show you how you would have got it, how you would have made the money off of it, all right? Just looking at it, let me show you where you would have bought. You would have bought like right up in here. So watch this. Here's your W. Bink. There's your W. So that means the W is going to finish up here where it started, okay? Boom, there it is. Where the diamond concept comes in, because you never know what the market is going to do in here, because that's the middle of the W. So what you do is you draw a diamond there, and this is pretty big. Boom, like this. There's your diamond. Let me remove this guy. So here's your diamond in the middle of this W, okay? So if the market would have came in here, pushed up here, and then how it came right here, you see how the market came right here? If it would have closed under here, you would be selling out of this market. So that means that the market would have came like this, retest back up in here, you would have been selling right here, back down to the EMA 200, okay? That's what the diamond says. But what it did was, it confirmed the W, the last leg of the W, by what? Closing on the outside of the W, of the diamond. You see? Let me show you right here. The market went up here, came right here, found what? Support here, and blast off. And then she retests. So your buy area was right here on the outside of the diamond, on the upside of the diamond, and you would have bought right here and just rolled that thing all the way out. And you could have did that on a 30-minute. You could have caught that buy, 3 consecutive higher highs. She broke through this area here. Every time she breaks through an area, she has to do what? She has to what? Retest. Boom. Where's your retest? Right here. Boom. So the market would let me remove the diamond now. Then I gotta go. So the market did this right here. She came right here. She broke out of the diamond. She broke through this pattern right here. She broke through this area. Look, she came through this whole area right there. Here, retested, you buy, boom. Once again, two positions. Have a position here at the back bottom side of the W. Stop loss break even. That takes off. Stop loss goes break even. Now you got two running positions. As this breaks through a new level, close that position out. Let this keep running. Bang. Just like that. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're interested in learning more, jump into my DMs and say, yo, Mr. H, I was just in your live. That shit was fire. I really didn't understand much, but what I did understand was you had really good energy and a lot of people loved it. So therefore, I would like to learn more. Jump into my DMs. I will shoot you my phone number. We will schedule a phone call. I will educate you on how to get started, and then we'll just go from there. Doesn't cost you nothing to find out how to get going. And once you get going, we over here getting this bag. We are over here getting this bag on a daily basis. We have a live community, 3,000 beautiful people, 123 different countries. Almost 2,553 plus live videos recorded. Let's go, beautiful people. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all screenshots and tag me on your Instagram, tag me on your Facebook, tag me on your Twitch, tag me on your social media platforms. Let me know you learned something. Let me know you were here. But that's what you got to do. This right here, if you're looking for some free shit, just show up to my YouTube, show up to my TikTok. I give you some free shit. A lot of guys were giving me some shit in my DMs over the weekend telling me I'm gatekeeping information when I got 250 plus live videos of live trading doing technical analysis, marking up charts in people's faces, and they telling me I'm gatekeeping because they didn't want to pay to join. Slap yourself, as Debo would say. Slap yourself harder. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. I'm gonna go get this gym in. I got a tight day today. I gotta head right back out to Indianapolis tomorrow. I just got home yesterday evening. So therefore, I'm literally on the move. I'm on the move. I'll be in Indianapolis until the night, to the 20th. Back to Florida, from Florida to literally Panama, back to Orlando, back to Vegas. Let's go. Let's go. We're making moves, baby. Yes, it's just Mr. Holistic AAA. I have it in my bio. If you're on my TikTok, it's in my bio. The link is in my bio. So I love you guys, man. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day.